So give it please a couple of seconds. I'm going to tell you when it's here. All right, you live.
Hello everyone, I'm Shmiti. Welcome to the new and improved property portfolio show. As you can see, we are coming live via our Facebook page, Property Portfolio Facebook page. So all those viewers who are here watching our show live, thank you so much for connecting with us. The goal of this show is to let us know that we are open and we are here to help you out to answer any questions that you have regarding property market in Sydney, be it land or house package, be it construction related questions. And I am joined by the professionals of Metro Homes and Partners, and all these professionals as a team have been working in property market for past 15 years, more than 15 years to be honest. So please feel free to send us any questions regarding to property market. We won't be answering your questions in this episode, but we are definitely answering your questions in our upcoming episodes. And this show is, again, it's a general information that will be giving out to you. If you want more personal one-on-one answers for your property-related questions, please feel free to directly message us or call us. So, Shriti, Nolin, thank you so much for joining us. Love you to have you, ladies.
Thank you for having us.
Pleasure. Shriti, you are the real estate expert. Nolin, you are the interior decorator expert. So I have a few, let's say, questions, and hopefully your answers with your experience will help out the viewers, our supporters who are watching us. So Shriti, let me start with you. Since COVID has affected us in so many different ways, even our show format has changed. Yes, and regarding property market, however, I know property markets has been affected, but not as much because the demand of buyers are still there. And even in Metro Homes and Partners, we can see we have lots of leads coming through. We can see the buyers are more serious compared to what it was before. So with the experience, Shriti, how are you approaching the market in this time at present, and also how are you approaching clients in terms of COVID situation?
Sure. So, of course, as you said, everything has changed, and I think everybody is trying to get used to this new normal. Yes, of course, platforms and the communication model has changed in terms of be it we discussing the whole topic or even with the client actually. But yes, the industry is still getting great responses from everywhere. We have got clients like always, you will see you have got inquiries and there is no land in the market. We've been like really there is huge demand versus less supply still. So which definitely says a lot that the property market is still booming and you've got great responses and great demand still. So COVID has changed a lot of stuff. Of course, the lives have changed, but I wouldn't say that the industry as such has changed a lot. So, which is good, which is positive, and we hope to get back to our normal lives with everything being normal very soon.
Yes, Shruti, and also today I would also want to highlight, let's say, our successful projects the company has launched, because it's so inspiring as a team as well to know that despite of the COVID situation, we were able to sign the deal with our happy clients. And in one of our projects in Leppington, Shruti, we had more than 200 leads, to be honest. So, again, being on this COVID unfortunate situation, how are you approaching clients?
So yes, I think we started. I think you have been the witness already. I think when we started our first project, I think back in January when we were launching our first project in Marsden Park, and I think we had great responses then as well. I think the whole strategy and approach of the company has always kind of helped us to get great responses. So we always kind of target and focus to get the location which is which is very convenient for a lot of say first home buyers and someone who does not drive. So we keep in mind those ideas that because we are targeting those people who can obviously live peacefully that area as well. So that is one of the things that we always take into consideration. Price guide has always been one of the most important factors when we actually acquire any project. So when we started with Marsden Park, these were the two main things that we were looking for to get. So the first thing was, of course, as I said, the location. And the second thing was the price guide. And I think that was the main reason why the project was so successful. We had great responses coming, especially from the first home buyers. And of course, that was our first project, and that would always be extremely close to, I think, all of us, including you, I guess, because you have been the witness already, and so has Nolin been. And then, of course, from there, we, started going on to the next project. We moved on to our next project, which happened in Leppington. And again, very similar concept, and that was, again, one of the most successful projects that we had as of now, because great responses we had. Like the whole campaign was there for the weekend just to have some inquiries coming in, and we were literally sold in 2 days. We had a lot of deals that got signed off straight away. So definitely we are moving in the right track and right direction. And of course, I think that the kind of responses that we all have been getting, it of course gives us a lot of motivation and encouragement to the whole team. To move in the right direction, and of course help our buyers connect with us more efficiently and be in their journey, be in their dream home journey, which everybody has been looking forward to. So yes, and of course we have got a couple of more projects lined up. We have got something in Austria coming up, which we'll be of course announcing pretty soon. So yeah, I think everybody, we would just like to say that thank you so much for so much of encouragement and support, and keep following us and keep in connection, because we are sure to launch great projects in the near future as well.
Yes, Shruti, I would love to come back to you again with this, because we do have a few more projects coming up in future in our new and developed area. So we will definitely have some of the information to our viewers as we progress.
Sure.
Nolin, moving on with you. As an interior decorator, it's such a could be such a personal topic as well, because I believe, in my opinion, decoration is a personal thing, but at the same time, it also holds the power to turn a house into a home, let's say. So, with your experience, Nolin, how are you giving your information, your expert advice to the clients who are looking to make their house a home, let's say?
Well, thank you very much for having me today. Interior decoration is extremely important when it comes to the choices of furniture to colours. It's a way to express ourselves when we want to make our house into a home. Obviously, based on what we do, we're builders, and what we do is we try our best to direct our clients in the right direction. And the most important things to consider when choosing colours is to think about, the value of your home, in terms of the future, I have a few ideas that I can give to the viewers in terms of colours they could potentially choose when building with us. And one of them is white, the colour white. I think that's one of the most neutral colours that a lot of people go with. And the reason why I say that is it increases the value of your home, the functionality. It creates the mood of your home. It makes the room flow. It improves space. And I'm personally, I'm a woman that loves pink, for example. So, how do I make my home work? How do I incorporate pink into my home? So I use it, for example, by, things like cushions or flowers, even appliances these days, come in colours, kettles. So do think quite wisely when you are choosing your wall colours with your colour consultants. I would stick to your neutrals for that fact. And if you love your colour, incorporate my examples that I've given you in terms of, even when it comes to rugs, you could even choose colour. It's really up to paintings. It really is, it is a very daunting experience when choosing the right colours and fixtures for your home, but do have faith in your colour consultants when you are building with us, because they do know what they're talking about. And, and they will lead you in the right direction. And, and it would be absolutely amazing once you've built your home and you've completed it, and you can see the vision that we've incorporated, for you. And, it's a wonderful experience. And you've got to remember, you are living every day in your home. So, it's spring today, it's spring. So that's even a most wonderful way to start thinking about bringing in colour to your home. But that's just I think is one of the most important things when building, definitely. Yeah, so other things that I can think about that are also great to add is houseplants. Is a great way to start, enhances an overall appearance to your space, helps boost moods, increases creativity, reduces stress. So, incorporate plants in your corners and of your home as well. And it just brings a really nice calming effect to your home. So there's just little touches to, what you can incorporate once you're building and once you've built your home. So, yeah.
Yes, thank you, Naveen. And also, I think the best thing about our company, Metro Homes and Partners, is that we have all these professionals like yourself who looks after the interior decoration or color selection. We have all these professionals under one roof, you know what I mean? So our clients, we don't have to go through various, let's say, agents, etc., to make this entire package come into a reality. And Nolene, also my other query to you is, since everything is going virtual now, so when you do show the idea of interior decoration to your clients, is it how do you do that? How do you approach your clients in that scenario?
Well, we're always open to questions, in terms of, we have our website. They can always email us if they have any concerns or they're not sure, how to incorporate or what furniture to use. I mean, we are always here to help. and guide them in the best way possible. Our colour consultants are fantastic, and they know what they're talking about. Always they can turn to them and ask them for ideas of, I don't know how, would this furniture work with it? What fixture I should choose. Don't ever be afraid to come and speak to us, email us, phone us, and just ask us, what we could do to kind of help them, in any situation, pretty much. So it's quite overwhelming because you want to make sure it's not about luxury, and this is one thing I do advise to viewers. It's not just about the most expensive lounge. It's nothing to do with luxury. It's about functionality. So making sure that we're using when you build a home, you're basically designing and using every part of the home. That's the whole point when it comes to designing and decorating. And express yourself, I suppose, and try things, and don't be afraid to try and experiment. So it's quite it is exciting, and I'd say go for it. So and have fun with it.
And also, I think my personal opinion, not everyone wants the house that looks like the magazine cover, or because we want some kind of like the personal personalities to be reflected in our homes as well. So I guess you, Nolin, being there and being able to understand and relate to the clients what they want, it's amazing. So thank you, Nolin. I'll get back to you again. Shriti, so we did have, regarding the projects that was launched by our company, we did have successful project in Marsden Park and Leppington. And now, as we look ahead, as we move forward, what are the projects that are upcoming or ongoing, which might help our potential clients out there or viewers out there who's watching and who wants to know more about the availability of land and house packages with us, please?
Sure. So as I said, we are, to be honest, we are obviously focusing more towards Southwest and Northwest, and that would kind of cover majority of the suburbs. So most of the buyers are, trying to get either around Southwest or Northwest, and obviously they have their own reasons to, choose between the two, either Southwest or Northwest. Right now we will be focusing in Austral. We are having a new project coming up in Austral, and that would kind of, invite most of, again, the first home buyers. This will be, again, one of the best locations of Austral, close to schools and, public transport. And, so again, as a company, we always try to choose a location which would suit majority of the people. So Austral is something that we would be announcing pretty soon. We have got another project coming up in Leppington as well, which we kind of decided to, acquire once we had this successful launch of, the project that we just finished off. So again, Leppington would be coming up, and there are a couple of more projects coming towards Northwest as well, which we are still yet to launch, actually officially announced. So I would, hold myself for that one. But yes, for the upcoming ones, we will be focusing more towards Austral and Leppington, which is just coming up very soon.
Yes, amazing. And I'm sure we will be announcing about those projects. We'll be giving more information about those projects in our show in the future, definitely. But Shriti, if some clients wants to know more about this upcoming or ongoing projects in even Leppington or maybe even in Austral, how do they approach you?
Sure. So we have an amazing team of close to around 20 sales agents. So of course, everybody is very approachable, and, we have our own website as well. We have got social media, and we try to be very responsive over there as well. So again, anyone who is trying to get into the market, I would just say that contact us or any of our salesperson, and then we will try and get back to them as soon as we can. We can, right now, obviously, as you said, and you mentioned correctly, that we are obviously running as normal. Of course, we are not having those face-to-face meetings due to the lockdown restrictions, but we are definitely doing Zoom meetings and a lot of sales meeting happening like that. I guess, as I said, everybody's trying to, get used to it, to the new normal. So just pick up your phone, email us, and we'll obviously try and coordinate and ensure that we have our Zoom meeting set up with everybody, and then we can get going from there. We can have we have got a studio as well where we are doing this video conferencing and all of that. So we will ensure that all the necessary information that you need and require to make a decision would be definitely provided. So you have to of course have that faith that obviously everything that you need in terms of making a decision for you, you will definitely have it. So yes, contact us, as soon as you can. And of course, the market is booming. As I said, market is growing. There's huge demand versus less supply. So, sooner, you can decide and sooner you can move on to secure your dream home, it's better for you.
Yes, thank you, Shriti. And also to all the viewers who is watching our show, is connecting via this live Facebook, through our Facebook page. Please know that the main goal of doing this show is also to let you know that despite of COVID, we are open, we are here, ready to help, ready to connect. And also, we also want to provide some information, valued information, if you don't mind, valued information regarding property market, so that when you do invest in property market, you invest with the right professionals.
Always.
Yes, definitely, because buying a home, constructing a home it's such a big deal, and we all know we work hard, we save, and we want that money to be utilized in a right manner with the right team, let's say. And beside that, any viewers who would love to connect with us, who would love to construct with our Metro Homes and Partners, you might be one of the lucky winners of a $5,000 voucher, which you can use in making your dream home a reality. So send us a message and know more how you can win this $5,000 impressive, amazing gift voucher. Nolene, in terms of, again, interior decoration, when you are giving any suggestion to the clients, since we are the construction company as well, with your experience, do you advise our clients to approach you before the construction outline is designed, or after the construction outline is designed?
Okay, so basically the way the process works is, we have fantastic and professional architects who do an amazing job when designing homes for our clients. So what they do is they'll sit down with the client, and they'll work together to create the perfect design and home for them. And then basically we have our fantastic professional and qualified colour consultants who do come in, and then basically will take over and they will start the process of choosing the fixtures, the products, the paints, the flooring that will come into designing their home. So if they do have any questions in terms of ideas, ask them, because they are amazing at their job. They know what they're doing and they're there to help. And so basically, once they've built their home and they need a little guidance or they need a little help, they can contact us. We do have an email address where they can contact us, and I'll say it now. Our email address is contact@propertyportfolio.com.au. Send us an email. If there's something you're not sure, you just want an idea, or where to find something, something that interests you, and we'll be happy to email them back. And try and guide them in the right direction. It's where we will do our best to help them through their journey. It's a wonderful time.
Yes, definitely. And our show, we are aiming to do this show only for half an hour, and it's time passes by so fast when we are having this sort of interesting and valued conversation, I guess. Shriti, without much delay, I want to also know, do you think, again with your experience in this COVID situation, when we do receive the buyers, are they more of a serious buyers? Are we able to filter those buyers? Because if someone is willing to know more about the land and house packages despite of this COVID, that means they are approaching us because they want some result. So what do you think experience? Are you receiving more of a serious buyers?
Actually, yes. So apparently, what we've noticed is that recently the inquiries, when since the lockdown has started, we see that a lot of people have kind of done their homework. Like the clients, when they come, they know what they want. They have researched the suburb. They know the pros and the cons. So right now, what we're looking at is that we are getting a filtered base of clientele who is kind of genuinely, seriously looking to buy and not just having or making probably a casual inquiry. So I think, whosoever would have researched the market and would have followed the market, they would kind of know that the prices are going really high. Like, the market is booming and booming. And as I said, there has been great demands irrespective of the lockdown or the COVID. So I think if you guys remember the last time when we had COVID, the last year, I think after when we got back to our normal lives, the property prices went up crazily high. Like it was like really high. So I think now the people are very confident that yes, despite of the lockdown, the prices are not going to fall, or the market is not going to change. So that's the reason I think the kind of filtered inquiries that we are getting are from people who are genuinely looking to buy. They know that this is the price guide and they're working towards getting their loans and their finances all approved. So that kind of helps us to guide them in a proper way, because we know that they're seriously making an effort to understand and making an effort to secure their property. So I think if we compare say last year versus the inquiries that we are getting this year, I would say that the type of inquiries have changed. So now the effort is not towards convincing a client to show that, look, the trend is going to continue, or say the prices are not going to fall. Rather, it's more towards, helping them to, secure their property and guiding them to, to give them something which is more suitable for them. So it's not more towards convincing them to understand that they should buy a property. It's just kind of helping them to secure a property which is more suitable and falling under their requirement.
Yes, that's a genuine help, I would say. And also, Shriti, you know how our Leppington project, when we did that, I know because I was one of the team member, let's say, who was also really closely looking after those projects, and we know that project. Like in a week, half of the lots were sold in a week.
I know. Yes.
That is so amazing. So I hope this will continue in our future upcoming projects as well. So Shriti, before we wrap up the show, any sort of final advices, let's say, if you would like to give out to clients who are maybe looking to know more, let's say, about the land and house packages that we are offering?
Sure, I think that my first advice to everybody is, of course, to do a little bit of research. And by that, I just mean to kind of filter their suburbs, because I think every suburb is doing differently, like, in terms of, say, the price guide or the livability. So I think, and that is what, differentiates people's requirement as well. That's like the foremost, filtered, or say the requirement filter that we are actually ask a client for. So I would say that, when you actually make an inquiry, it's always advisable to have that little research done, and that would kind of help us to guide you in a proper way. The second thing, which is, I guess, the most important thing, is to have your, say, finances in place, to at least know that how much is your borrowing capacity. Sometimes, obviously, we kind of think that I would like to have my house and land package in this particular suburb. And for some reason, your pre-approvals might not be in place, or you might not be able to borrow that. So I think it's always important to know what is the price guide that, that you will be able to afford. And then according to your affordability, the best property that you can secure is always the right decision to do. And then once you're done, I think, of course, make the first move, of course, to contact one of our team members and, get the process going. We are, as I said, we are still up and running, and we are making the same tour it's all through Zoom or, through video conferencing. But of course, we'll be ensuring that you have the idea of where the site location is, the kind of inclusions we do. And I would like to, put an emphasis on the kind of inclusions that we offer. And I can proudly say that the kind of inclusions we offer and the price guide that we are doing, very, very few builders are doing that as well. So, which also kind of gives me comfort to say that, people should contact us to obviously understand and know the kind of property and the kind of quality that we are offering, which is very, very important.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what I would advise, that the property market is doing very, very good, and it's the time, if you can, then obviously make your first move and secure your dream property.
Definitely, and we could maybe in future do this entire next episode,
Of course, yeah.
focusing on this quality inclusions that we offer, and also the opportunity of upgrade if someone is interested.
Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Nolene, with you, in terms of again interior decoration, there might be some clients who might totally depend on you and say like, okay, I don't know what I want, help. So how do you, any advices to those clients who may not have any idea about the interior decoration at all?
Like I said, I gave out the email, and I'll give it out again. Our email address, firstly, is contact@propertyportfolio.com.au. If they are stuck and not sure what to do or need a little guidance, send us an email and I'll be more than happy to give them some guidance and just some ideas that can help them kind of start the process in that fact. Because, sometimes interior decoration can be quite overwhelming because, building a home and decorating, just thinking where to start is really, it definitely is. But it also can be quite a happy thing, and it's exciting, and this is somewhere you're going to be living every single day, as well. So don't be afraid to contact us, or even contact your colour consultant that you've been dealing with for any advice and ideas, and we'll be more than happy to help out as much as we can, and just give a little guidance. So don't be afraid to send us an email.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, Nolene. Thank you, Shriti. Thank you, ladies, once again for your valuable information and time. I know we all are really busy with our work despite of the lockdown, and I really appreciate you coming live and giving your information to all the viewers who are also watching. So to the viewers once again who are watching, if you have any queries regarding property market, please feel free to connect with us. Let us know what are your questions, and hopefully we are able to guide you in the right pathway. Besides that, we do have our upcoming projects in Leppington, Austral, and also in new and developing suburb Edmondson Park. If you want to know more about those projects, feel free to connect with us directly so that we can provide more details to you personally. And if you are watching this this show and you are connecting via this show and you are willing to construct with us, let's say via this show, to know more about construction, we are also offering $5,000 gift vouchers. So that's a really good price. So I don't want you to miss out on it. We'll be here every Wednesdays at 3 p.m. live. So thank you to you all once again for your support and for watching this show throughout the end. We'll be back again next week. Till then, please take care and stay safe. So thank you once again, ladies.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.